What's up guys, welcome to today's video. In today's video annoyingly we're not playing with the blower or any of the shiny bits. We still haven't got those in our hands just yet. But we have another project that we need to tackle pretty soon because it seems that we're running a mechanical setup up front with the blower and everything, with the whole engine combo. We need header tanks up front. So for the people that don't know what header tanks are, it's pretty much just around about 10 litre tank you got at the front that the back fuel tank pumps fuel into. So the mechanical fuel pump on the engine has enough fuel to be able to source for whenever it needs it. And then it'll have a return line that pumps it back and forth. So instead of just having a fuel pump at the back in the fuel tank, pushing fuel all the way into the engine, it'll have a supply at the front in the engine bay to run off, because it's just necessary with mechanical, just so that you've got a good supply of it. And then whenever it's not using, it has somewhere to put it and then somewhere to return it. So what we're doing today is I've got a bit of cardboard, I've got a knife, and I've got a bunch of tape. We have to try our best to try and mock up and make a front tank. So I've got to figure out where I'm going to put it. I want to try and make it as even as possible. So if we have to end up putting it on the other side of the engine bay, it still goes in the same position. I don't really know what I'm doing, so we're just winging it. You're going to come along with me on the ride and we're going to see if we can get this done. All right, let's jump into it. Okay, so now that I got the bonnet up, in my head I pictured there'd be more room. Now, of course, we're going to be getting rid of a lot of stuff, which will make life easier down in the future, but right now that doesn't help too much. So the only thing we really have to work with right now is just here. So I'm going to, this is still barely it's not even connected, it's kind of just sitting there from when I did the front end swap, because I don't really use the windscreen washer ever. My OCD kicks in and I hate having, like, if the windscreen's dirty, I want the whole windscreen to be dirty. I don't want clean lines in it. I want it to look uniform. Yes, I know it's weird, but yeah, so I don't even use it, so I'll rip that out for now. I guess I'll just have to go in this cavity here, following this line down. I don't think I'm going to be able to get 10 litres in there, but I'm going to try my best to get as much as I can. Alrighty, boys and girls, we're going to interrupt this important message because if you are watching this video right now at the time that has been uploaded, the July Flex of the Month sticker is live on the website. So don't miss out. Jump over there right now and get it, because it's going to sell out. And come Monday, when the next video is uploaded at 6 p.m, that's when I'll come off the website, never to be seen again. So I've got this month's just here. We're going to whack it up on this board and I'm going to show you what it is, because it's freaking nuts. Boom. There is this month's Flex of the Month sticker. It is absolutely insane. Look at that craziness. I'm going to take this outside and show you. This is what it looks like in the sun. It's absolute mayhem. Look how cool that is. That is freaking nuts. Again, these are on the website right now. Make sure you jump on there and get yours now. There's no limit to how many you can buy in one transaction, and I know people will buy multiple, so get on there now before they're all gone. Don't you hate it when the one tool that you need, you left in the house because you didn't think you'd ever need it in the garage? Given I need side cutters, well, you need side cutters in the house, but don't ask that question. Trusty cutty boys. Where can I get to it from? There we go. All right, that gives us a bit more room. It'd be good if we could get that line out of the way. Obviously we can't. It's gonna be a tight fit. Very tight fit. All right. God, I can't wait to just rip this bad boy off. If I can get it. There we go. Stick that high rise in there, and whew, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be so weird taking all the fuel rails and everything off that we're not gonna need. Just procrastinating. You're gonna be able to clean up so much wiring. It's gonna look so much nicer than all this freaking OEM mess. But I can't wait. So one thing I've just noticed too is if you look back at this intake plenum, it goes well under this shelf just here, but that's all right. This is all plastic. You can, like, this still just kind of just sits here. That's right. I can cut through all that and everything. I just don't want it to go into the windscreen, but it shouldn't. The good thing about the 671 that I've got is that it sits pretty far forward on the high rise. It sits like you've got, if you saw the video, there's a huge chunk at the back that it doesn't touch. So if that's back here, then yeah, the blower should clear the windscreen fine, because we can get rid of all this. And for the purpose of show car and looking cool, I'll probably get rid of the windscreen wipers too, just because it'll look a lot more simple and nicer. But yeah, pretty much, God, I'm gonna be ripping all this off soon. Gonna be ripping all this off soon. That's gonna be so fun. I can't wait to do that. But on the task at hand, I'm thinking instead of just doing a flat panel, which may only get like here, actually I might do it that way. Just procrastinating. I know that it doesn't help with you guys and I'm not actually telling you what I'm thinking in my head, but I'll figure it out. Okay, so bear with me. This is just a quick prototype. So I don't know if you can kind of tell where I'm going with this. Now it'll have to be probably about like this high, capped off there. It's small, but it's deep. And I know we've got a jerry can somewhere. This is 5 liters. And I'd say there's probably about that in it. So maybe we'd have to make 2 of them, but then we'd have to move the fuse box. Whew, that's gonna be a fun thing. But there is a little bit more depth on that. So we might be able to get 6 or 7 or 8. Doesn't need to be 10, but probably a bit more than 5, just so that we've always got the engine enough supply of E85. So maybe I'll mock this up, start taping it, get it where I want it, and then we can go fill it with rice or something. Maybe we can fill this with rice and then put it in there, see how much it gets. But yeah, all right, so I'll keep taping, see how it goes. Alrighty, so I've got the basis of my first run of a tank. Now I know that this little plastic tab's gonna make it annoying to get out. I'm thinking of maybe even using that as a mounting tab when we get it. Now, being this tall, that looks like more than 5 liters, but we'll have to get it out of the car. All right, I'll try and get it out of the car, and then we'll do a bottom cap and a top cap. Trim it all, because obviously like it's sticking up high. It needs to follow the body line of the car so it can actually close, and like the bonnet can close. But all right, give me a sec. Okay, progress. Fits in there nice and like a nice height. Good depth. Guess we kind of just see, and it comes out easy. I've got my shape all the way around. I mean, it's not pretty, but it's good. But yeah, it fits in there nicely. I wonder how much that'll hold. Well, I guess now I'll just keep taping up some of the inside so that it doesn't really leak as much. I'll take it inside and fill it with a substance to figure out how big it is. Okay, so we have an empty jerry can, which takes 5 liters with a very damaged lid, thanks to Leo. And we've got our cardboard front tank. So if that takes 5 liters, then roughly we want to get 2 in there. Kind of looks like a kettle, which is funny. Fill this up with water, pour it into a bucket to see which level it comes up into in the bucket to show how much 5 liters is pretty much. And then we will convert that using rice to pour in here, because water obviously will just leak out through the tape and cardboard. So let's give that a go. Okay, so I've had to work backwards because this is all the rice that we've got. So that's how much it fills up. That's 4.1 kilos, I think it is. So now put it back into that bucket, see if it compares to that line, and we're kind of just gonna have to make a guesstimation. Alrighty, so grab this bad boy. There's our line. Not feeling too confident about this. This might only be a 4 or 5 liter tank. Might not work. Oh well. Let's see how much fits in here. Alrighty, so that line is 5 liters. We're just below it. I don't really know how to calculate, but I would say this is a 5 or 6 liter tank. I'll have to ask around and see if that's gonna be enough. But that's pretty much the room that we've got at the moment. We can make some slight adjustments to make it a little bit bigger. Big yawn, Leo. But we'll just have to see how it goes. I'll have to come back to that one. But we've got our first basic model just there. So we could probably expand off it in some ways. God, I wish I filmed that. Yeah, there's rice everywhere now. God dang it. That's annoying. Oh well, come on, clean up. Good boy, good boy. Okay, so speaking with some people, I don't know if that tank, even though we've just gone to all the effort of making it, I don't know if that's even gonna work. I think what we're gonna have to do is leave that where it is for now. Wait until we've stripped a lot of the stuff out of the engine bay we're not gonna need, so that we have a clear indication of how much room we've got to work with. Because I think 5 liters just isn't gonna cut it. Looking at the Boucher, I think it's Boucher. I really hope I'm not butchering it, guys, sorry. But yeah, Boucher Motorsports, they have Rampage, which is a blown VF ute, and they also have LMFAO, which is a blown VE like sedan. The way they've got their setup is pretty much exactly how we wanted to do it in our head. I've spoken to Chase a bit, and he is our God, Savior, Almighty. He's answered every question, every little stress thing that we've had, every little if, but, or maybe if things would work. He's answered them, he's already done them, and they work. So we're full steam ahead. Everything's going to work on this. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be awesome. It's literally to the point where we can rip the engine loom out and just piggyback off the BCM with a mechanical engine setup. So it's going to be crazy. It's going to be awesome. I'm pretty sure next episode almost, we're going to start pulling down bits of the engine. We're going to get the rolls out to get them to our mate that's doing the cam. So when the car actually does go up to get all the cam work done, the little nitty gritty stuff's already done. So we can just pump out the actual, like the big job and get it done really quick. It is sad that we haven't got the blower with us right now, but it's getting measured up for the things that it needs. But yeah, so even though I did give you such a hype on the last video, and this video wasn't really too much, next week we are going full steam ahead, getting into the awesomeness of the build. Alrighty guys, that's going to be the end of this video. If you're new here and you like our content and you want to follow along with the build because it's going to be mental, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified every time we upload. We have some massive things coming. I'm so glad that I can share with you guys now that we're going blown for Summernats, and it's going to be wicked. Also, if you're on Instagram, make sure you follow us just here. That's where we upload all of our photos, all of everything to do. We'll do everything with the build as well. If you want to get sneaky behind the scenes access kind of stuff, make sure you follow our Instagram. Alrighty guys, that's probably going to be it for today's video. I'll catch you guys in the next one, Monday, 6 p.m. Be there or be square. Alrighty guys, peace.
I've been in thugging, you bitching and bugging, there's nothing that we got in common. I've been out grinding and hustling, investing this paper, got tired of eating that ramen. All of my music be heat, I ain't missing a beat, I've been blessed with impeccable timing. Watch all them people who friendly, it turn into envy whenever they see that you shining. Okay, I'm